Hi dudes, and whatever time it is for you guys, hi there. Could be morning, evening, afternoon. Anyway, I'm just gonna crack on with the video. Today I'm be looking at the cyberpunk 2077 vehicle designs. First car we're gonna look at is the Herrera Outlaw GTS. And I'm gonna, I'm thinking, might be, I'm gonna see whether it's made in Spain. I think this might be, uh, a Savage Royale World Yacht GTS. This could be a World Yacht GTS. I'm getting really World Yacht GTS vibes from this car. And also the company is made in Spain, and this was introduced in 2072. It kind of looks like a mainstream car. Like, there's not a lot of futuristic about it. Got a glass windshield, some 5.5 curb rate. Let's go on to another car now. We're gonna stick with the supercars. And we're going to look at the Wayfield Aeronaut S5 Guinevere. I think it's kind of crazy looking car. Nice, like, crazy looking fan. And, it's kind of, probably one of the most crazy supercars of the game. And I'm gonna read about it. It's a hypercar. It was made in the United Kingdom. And it was another 2075 car. Well, yeah, it just looks like the same actual car. The cars aren't really terribly like futuristic in this game. So if you're looking for sci-fi like spaceships, it's not terribly futuristic, but it's kind of neat looking, kind of nice wheels going on there, and I'm yet to say production is style. It's Neo Key style. I think it's probably Neo Key style. I don't know what that is. It's a coupe. It's got swing doors, and it's got crystal dome for windshield. So that's kind of really kind of futuristic. So let's go on to another car. And the next car we're looking at is the Wayfield Caliburn. And again, it's kind of, there's a lot of yellow in this car. Kind of really standards. Class, hypercar, United Kingdom, yeah, and coupes, ring, and for horsepower of this car it's 1660, which is really mental, car mental. So we can have a look at it there. And yeah, you got the class, it's like a crystal dome. This might be the only thing really futuristic about this car, but it kind of looks cool. Like, You got 3 intake front grill, and it just looked cool and awesome. The next car we're looking at is another refield. This is kind of a refield, Excalibur kind of thing you'd expect from a cyberpunk game. It's like futuristic, and it's revealed. They kind of look like an Austin Martin. It was introduced in 2076. This definitely looks more like futuristic car, and which is good because the game is set in a far future. You do want a car which is futuristic. Again, we've done that. We're going to the list of sports cars. We've now visited the Arctic Quartz and kind of getting. This kind of looks like a coupe, but I don't know what's going on with the back. Like, it really slopes down. But it looks like has to be car now. So let's look at its vitals. You got 2 tanks. So, class outside Chinese introduced in 2031. 2 doors. So, we got some other pictures now. And I suppose this car could actually work in real life. My youth has done crazy things with car designs. Remember the Aztec by Pontiac? So let's go on another. Mizutani Sion Kyote. I'm just not. I think that's what sweeps up cars. I'm just looking for stock cars, so this looks like a more stock version of the car. So this kind of looks like a really nice car. Kind of something that would really work now. So so what's in? Looking at the car closer up, and it's got lettering and something is popping up there like so it's got Sandy Light one on it, and it looks like a really nice car that I was working on today. So let's look at the information we have from this car. It's a super sports car, Japanese 2060 Kitsaki style coupe sliding, and it's got glass. So this is it's got sliding doors, which is kind of cool in the car because if you can park it up, it's the side of doors, and no one starts paying with their doors. So onto our next car is my favorite car, a Porsche 911 Turbo. This car exists in our universe, and it's like really cool, and it kind of fits in with the contemporary design of the vehicles. Let's read about it. This is made by Porsche. This is made by Germany. This was introduced in 77. So this car was 100 years ago. Standard, and it's glass, and it's based on a real life. This car seats for around 2 doors. So Anyway, this car looks kind of really neat. And I think this car, and it looks actually really cool. So you get a dashboard, you got an old school dashboard. You have got some modern things like some modern upgrade to it, but this would be a good car. And this is really nice. They give it a real blonde helmets. And so let's look at another decent car now. And we got closer. The Quadro Turbo R740. So basically you get another really good standard weight car. You get this reality. Let's read up on it. Sports, Quadra, New USA, and it's 2052, cursed down, coupe, folding doors. And, yeah. Yeah, this covers folding doors and glass. So, yeah. So, let's see the horsepower, 607, two-seater, two doors. So let's go back here. And let's see another quadro, but this is the VTEC. So I think this has just got different coding on the VTEC, and this is the Type 35, and we're really gonna find something close to. I think that's pretty close to Type 66, and this might be a kind of real older to the Type R. Read up about it. Sports, USA 2055, crystal cubes, sliding glass doors. So I think having cars sliding doors would be safer for motorcycles, and the two like wheels on this car. So next car is we're gonna look at the different variables like Avenza. So it's really the paints will be different anyway, and there might be a couple of alterations on it, but or variations. Anyway, we can look at the motorcycles. The option is there, which kind of looks really neat, and class group outer and arts United States, and it's based on the arts method, which is an arts method which is on by Keanu Reeves. And this package just looks really, really cool. And let's look at this car bike, which is the Brennan Apollo. So you get this is the Apollo Basic, and not much information about it. But it looks like a really cool bike, not necessarily that futuristic. But this is the basic design. This is the Uber Kusanagi C3X. And let's take a look at it. I think this is kind of a sports racer. And The scene in design is called